Hey Damian, this is Coach Bot from the Hitting Clinic last week. Just wanted to go through your video here quickly and show you a few things that we like to show our hitters that we do lessons with on PowerChalk, our software here. So want to point out a few things on your start that were good. Your starting position, toes are pointing to the other batter's box for the most part. Very good, very nice. I like the hand position too. That's not too bad. Might not hurt to have your hands just a little higher, a little closer to your shoulder, but all in all, pretty good. Pretty good. So as we move forward in your swing here, we always want to try to identify a forward move of some sort. And one thing I was excited about your swing, when you pick up your foot and looking for this forward move, see how you move your foot back and your knee back towards your body a little bit and create an angle? That is nice. That's called a coil load, okay? And that's a great thing. So don't let anybody change that. And we're looking for a forward move, and look how far your foot moves forward. That is beautiful. Great job. Okay, so now your foot's down, and look how much ground you've picked up between. That's where your foot started here with this on the circle, right there, and then here you are now, all the way out here. And another great thing about it is you're supposed to have your foot on the tape at a good angle. There you are, right there on the tape. You're in really good position to hit here. Okay, very excited about that. Good job. Now as we move through here, we want to focus on the turn. That's another thing we talked about, another element of your swing that we talked about that night. So we're going to focus here on the midsection and see how those hips fire through. And if you got your belly button going to left field, if you remember, that was the teaching cue, what we kept saying to you guys, belly button to left field. And belly button moves through pretty good, but it stops a little early. So I'd like to see you move through and get that belly button going a little bit further and a little quicker. Okay, when we get to this point here, I really want you to use less hands and more turn. Okay, and you start pretty well. It's just a matter of finishing. Okay, and really what's going to happen if you start to turn your belly button more to left field, this knee right here, which is already turning with it, is going to cause this foot to turn with it as well. Okay, and that isn't happening in your swing, but it's okay. That's a small thing to fix. Okay, so just a little bit more turn in your swing, Damian. Not bad at all. So if we go back to the beginning here, I want to show you one thing that I am a little concerned with in your swing. And what it is, it's called arm bar. Okay, so I want you to see as we move through, forward move is good. And right here is a little worrisome. See how straight this arm is? Okay, and this is a product really of you not using that turn. So rotating your hips and getting your belly button going, this is what happens when you do that. You start using more of your hands to make up for it, okay? And it's okay, it's not the end of the world, it's just one thing we got to fix. So I'd like to get your arms in a little bit more of an L shape, okay? And what I mean by that is a little bit more daylight. I should be able to see some daylight through your armpits if I was standing behind you. So a little bit more of this shape here. So we go this way, okay? That's really what your arm should be, a little bit bend, a little bit more of a bend. As we move forward, it really doesn't ever do that. It just stays straight the whole time. And there it is, still pretty straight. Okay? And that is a tough thing to correct as you get older. Okay? The good thing about it is, because you're a pretty strong kid, the barrel moves down in this direction here, which is great, and that's what you want. And you cover a lot of the strike zone. But as you get older, that's going to be a problem for you. Okay? So I don't want that front arm to be straight. You want to try to avoid that. Okay? Again, I'll draw one more line to show you. You don't want this to happen. You don't want this arm to be that straight. A little bit more bend in this elbow. I'll circle that elbow for you. A little bit more bend in that elbow right there. Okay? But a very small fix. So just a little bit more turn. A little bit more concentration on turn and a little less concentration on hands. You just want to turn your hands to the baseball. Okay? It was nice to have you in our clinic, Damian, and I hope that you stop by. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask Coach Adams or I. and we will be happy to answer them for you. Okay? Have a good week.